Hi YouTube, how are we doing? This is my first stream on YouTube. I have never been live on my YouTube channel. This is the first time. It is surreal, guys. I actually didn't think I was going to do it. So, what can I tell you guys? First things first, if you've not followed me before, if you don't know my story, I do my own podcast called Adam Life Events. I've been doing it for 2.5 years now. I started it in COVID-19, a way of not being bored. I've interviewed all types of people from around the world and in the UK, from famous to non-famous. And one of the joys of doing it is I really get enjoyment out of it. I love it. It's awesome to talk to people and get to know them. I love doing it. I recently, since July, when I last did my last episode on my actual podcast, I've talked to the tech team of Spotify for Podcasts, and I cannot get into the app. I've tried everything. I've been through screenshots. I've been through everything. And unfortunately, guys, I can't get in. I can't get. The episodes are still there. I just can't get into the actual app. So I thought, what would be an alternative? And I was talking to one of my best mates that does podcasts himself, and he said that he used StreamYard and he also used YouTube to get hold of his followers and interview people. And so this is kind of what I'm doing, guys. I'm going to try and come live on YouTube whenever I can. I've got interviews coming up very soon. One with a streamer on TikTok. I don't know if any of you guys that will watch me know about Lukey Wookie Woo Woo. Is a famous TikTok streamer. He does food reviews, drink reviews, and he does little bits here and there, like trying to get goals and pretending to do things. And I really get on with Lukey, and I have said to him that he would be the first, if not the second person to come onto the Adam Life Events YouTube channel. Now, a description of what to expect with Adam Life Events podcast channel. So, you're going to expect me to interview people. So it's not going to be me that I just jump on live and talk a load of stupid gobbledygook and you sit there and listen to my rubbish. No, that isn't how this is going to work, guys. I will come live with somebody, and I will interview them. And when I do interview them, it will be a series of questions with them. I'll get them to talk to the camera and talk to you, the viewers. And I'll try and get them to interact with you guys so you can understand best of what their life story is, about what they've done to get to where they are. So if you haven't listened to my podcast before, you can go over to Spotify for podcasts or any of your streaming services you listen to your podcasts on. Put Adam Life Events in there. It will come up with a logo, with a Leicester City little logo in the middle with a fox and a blue bit. In there, you'll find loads of interviews and loads of different things. Give it a listen. If you like what you hear, then come over to my YouTube channel and watch some of my content on there. Like I say, guys, I will be having a few interviews coming up soon. At the minute, I'm only just got on here, so this is my first stream. It's surreal. It's just crazy that I've never thought about doing this before. if I'd have known it was this easy, I think I would have maybe tried this sooner and done the YouTube instead of doing the Spotify for podcasts, because I actually think from the two platforms, on Spotify for podcasts, talking to people on a microphone to doing it live face to face, I think face to face is so much better. And I think, doing this, it is a way for, my followers, my family and my friends to interact with me, and to best see who I'm interviewing. Because one of the joys is doing this is I get to see the person I'm interviewing. And I think I enjoy that better. I think one of the enjoyments of me doing my podcast over the 2.5 years is the story that you can tell about somebody. So you will have a series of things where, I never thought that I would ever do a podcast, even getting the amount of followers that I did. And I don't currently know how many I've got now. I probably haven't got any. But I had followers from the Netherlands, Hong Kong, China, Ireland, Wales, everywhere around the world, Mexico, Thailand, you name it. I have followers all the way around the world, and I absolutely loved it, guys. It was truly amazing. But these things do happen, and although you can still access my channel on Spotify for podcasts, I can't go on there because the app will not let me in. So I've had to pursue a different thing in order, to get my content out there, because I want Adam Life Events to live on. I want it to carry on going because it's such a positive thing that I'm doing. And I think, we need to get people's stories out there, because it's so much important to everybody, guys, that we get people's stories out there about people that, we make judgment on every day, but we don't know about them. And, it's the joy of getting people's stories out there and, just so I can help people. I'm going to end this live now, guys. But, if you've got a person out there that you think is amazing, you've got a friend, or you've got somebody, that's a celebrity that that's, not getting the credit they deserve, tell me. I will get them on my YouTube channel, and I'll tell their story, and I'll get them out there. But for now, I'll see you soon.